Alright guys, welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So, Pikkon's banner just dropped, what, like 4 hours ago? 4 hours ago, give or take. And I wanted to go and make a video talking about just, kind of a should you summon essentially. And go over who's on the banner and if they're valuable or not. I think Pikkon's a good unit, just he doesn't have a home. So I guess we'll just start here. We're going to go front to back as far as what I think are the best units here, because I'm pretty sure that's how these are ordered. Anyways, first is Pikkon. He's obviously, he's obviously a good unit. He's the new unit, so no surprise. He's really good. My problem with Pikkon is he leads 200%, which that's great and all, but I feel like we're past that. Like 200% is nice, but to me, we're past that. To where if you don't have an actual leader skill going forward and you're coming out, I think that's a problem. Whereas with this guy, he does have an actual leader. However, his actual leader is, wait a minute, does he? Yeah, he's on accelerated battle. He's not on accelerated battle. This whole time, I've been working under the assumption that he's on Cell's leader skill. Okay. So this Pikkon doesn't even have a leader skill. He doesn't even have anything better than the 200. He has his own 200. But besides that, he doesn't have anywhere. Am I wrong? Let me just double check this real quick. None of those guys. That's for sure. Pikkon leaves Saviors. I should have known that. Story to figure. Nope. Yeah. It's okay, so he's literally only got his 200%. And like I was saying, I don't feel like 200% are good enough anymore. I mean, so you run him on 200%. He wants to be paired with tournament participants or Otherworld Warriors. But my problem with that is he doesn't lead tournament participants. So what you're going to get on his team is anyone in Otherworld Warriors, which, yeah, there's some good units in here. But it's very top heavy. It's a small category, but it's very top heavy. We're talking 1, 2, 3, 4 of these units have come out this year. And aside from those 4 that have come out this year, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you've got 5 units that have come out. Or 5 units that are, I'm not talking about, they're not counting the easy aces coming out, because you could have had chances to pull them prior. Yeah, that's not good enough. That's just, at least that's my perspective on it. Like, I don't think he's good enough to justify. Oops, I didn't mean to start doing that. That was an accident. We're going to pull him back up. Anyways, I don't think that's enough to justify summoning on him now. I'm not saying he's a bad unit or that he's coming out in a horrible spot. I do feel like that units coming out now should have access to more than 200%, simply because that's where the meta's at. Like, for Cell to drop, I feel like the unit that dropped should have been on accelerated battle. And the AGO one might be on accelerated battle. Hold on, because I feel like Pikkon's on accelerated battle. He's not. I don't know why I was thinking Pikkon was. Oh well. Anyways, he's a super good unit. He's really good. As far as, and what I mean by that is, like, he doesn't have any build up to him. He's good. Yes, he can transform, but when he's not transformed, he's supporting. So, well, not transform, but get serious. This is so stupid. I wish they would. I understand it. It's, I don't know. This is stupid to me. Active skill, seriousness, get serious. Okay. But I don't know. I feel like Pikkon should, almost like he should have been saved. Like, maybe they should have done somebody else, or somebody they could have put on Cell's leader skill to actually help him and save Pikkon for a different slot. But that's just my perspective. Like, that's just my perspective of that. I feel like Pikkon is got room to grow here, though, because he does still need that 220%. Or, you know, like that, he needs that 220% lead. So, I mean, there's value in him, but dropping now, we're like 2 weeks from Golden Week, if that. Like, I don't even think we're 2 weeks. Hold on, I can pull that up real quick. I keep pulling up other wars. This one I might as well just leave it open. But yeah, the 26th, we have less than 10 days. We have less than 10 days before Golden Week. So there's no reason to. I mean, I don't think you should summon on this. Not for him. But he's good. Don't get me wrong. He's really good. I don't think you should summon for him. But anyway, not enough rambling about that. Moving forward. Next is Gohan. I actually don't think I've ever looked at this SSR. Or I love that. I love the car, like the crayon in the background. Oh, I love that so much. Did they carry that forward? Oh, that's a missed opportunity. That is a missed opportunity. Oh well. Anyways, really cool moment. He's just like Pikkon to me. It's a really cool hype moment for me personally. I've never actually sat down and like looked at this kid Gohan's card art animation and stuff. Anyways, he's stacking on his 12 key, but it's only regular stacking. Same thing for Piccolo. He gets the massive 1-turn raise on his 18 keys. Like he's not good, but he's not really bad. He's there. He's that last pick unit, as kind of like how I described Kaioken in the earlier, or Super Kaioken in the earlier videos. That he's just a last pick unit, or he's there for a very niche. Like if you're gonna run like Namekians, he's not on Namekians. I got a sword was on Namekians. Well, that's unfortunate. That was a horrible example. Then what are you running this guy for? I guess you could get him on hybrids. He'd be good on like hybrids probably, because hybrids doesn't get that many buffs. Yeah, you could squeeze him on hybrids. Like I don't think he's bad. He wasn't amazing when he came out, and that was 6 months ago. You know, that's just how that is. It's how the dice rolls. That being said, like I said before, he's not a bad unit. He's one of the units that I would pull him, and I would not be upset that I pulled him. But I also wouldn't be over the moon that I got him. But that's just my opinion. I would also suggest this, because I was thinking about picking him up with coins. I don't think he's worth picking up with coins. I think you should just wait and let it happen naturally. Unless, you know, obviously he's like your favorite character. This is one of your favorite moments, and by all means go right ahead. Don't let me tell you what to do. But as far as the smart decision to make, I don't think he's worth picking up with coins. I think it's worth just saving the coins. Honestly, I think it's worth saving the coins until this guy is coinable and just waiting and getting him. Because, like I said before, the Pikkon is super, super good. So just moving on down the line. Then there's this unit, which was absolute trash on release. I mean, absolute trash. And then they easy A'd. And they were good. They were really good after they easy A'd. Insanely good. I still think they're good. However, most people probably have them because they are 4 years old. Almost. 3 months or 3 years and what? 9 months, something like that. They're pretty old. Most people probably already have them. And I haven't used them recently. But I don't know for certain that how much longer they're going to be hanging in there, if that makes sense. Because they also, no, okay, never mind. I was thinking, I get it mixed up with the Int one that wants the tournament participants allies, or the tournament power allies. Like, they're good. Don't get me wrong, they're a good unit right now. But once again, with where we're at with Golden Week, I don't see it's valuable. You know, they're not bad. They're not a horrible unit. They're good. They're also, though, that last pick. This is a running thing with this banner so far is you've got middle to last pick. Last pick. Last pick. Oh, look at that. Another last pick. You know, it's just... I hate to say it because I love this. I love Super Capkin. I really do. But I did the video on him and I just, dude, he ain't it. He ain't it. This right here is not okay. They should not have kept the sacrifices 5 HP or 5% HP and then have been like, yeah, he can do 4 super attacks. He could do 3-4 super attacks. That's 15 to 20% of your maximum health gone. Good luck. That's not the move. Speaking of, it just hit me. Golden Week's supposed to come out in like 10 days. This banner is still going to be here. So if you're really, really wanting to summon for Pikkon or you're like right on the edge, dude, just wait. I'm telling you, just wait. This banner doesn't leave until the 9th. Golden Week banners will be out. You're going to see it. You're going to be like, oh, Golden Week's trash. I don't want to summon. Unlikely. Super, super unlikely. But hey, some people, everybody has their quirks. Everybody has what they're into. I understand. However, you do not want to be caught in the situation of summoning on Pikkon, and then Golden Week comes out, and they're like, yep, we're doing double Daima, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and you're just sitting there like, oh, well, I don't have any stones. I summoned for Pikkon. You know what I mean? Like, that is not the position you want to find yourself in. So I highly suggest waiting. That's also another thing to mention. This is a 10 featured SSR banner. It is 10 units. Not just a quick little, you know, not 7, not 10 units. So it's there. But as I was saying before, my opinion on this guy's already. He's the last pick unit. He's not bad. He really isn't, but he's not good. He's not good enough. Then there's this guy. I haven't used him yet. I haven't used him yet. Does he link with the new pipe? Oh, they do link. I wasn't sure if... Okay, that one's supposed to happen. I was trying to open it up in a different... Okay, I guess I can't open him up there. So, does he have a different name? Am I stupid? I guess it's just because it's a quote-unquote transformation. Anyways, I didn't think they linked. I do find that intriguing. I don't think he's going to be good. I haven't sat down and used him. But just reading his kit, I mean, he's debuffing. Like, all enemies minus 50% defense in his passive in the year of 2025. Dog, get that trash out of here. Well, I guess, never mind. That was a carryover for his default passive. They just left it in. That's fair. That's fair. It's just, for 4 turns, he has a 50% chance to dodge. And I guess you can build up. You can probably hit 100%. Oh, you'd have to do 5 attacks, though. Never mind. He'd do 1, 2, 3. I'm not seeing a way for him to do 4. He could do 4. I don't know. I might have to look into them. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you could... I'm gonna look into this. I'm gonna look into this. I'm gonna give him a shot, a solid round. I'm gonna waste the Kais. I say I'm gonna waste the Kais. I hope I don't waste the Kais. Wait a minute. Is he different on JP than he is on Global? I know he's an int unit on JP. It looks relatively the same. I'm assuming they're leaving the same. I do prefer that he's an int unit over an STR unit, though. That's one thing I really do prefer. So I'll give him the shot. Considering I haven't used him yet. Well, he's a banner unit that came out in 2017. You probably already have him. Kind of like you probably already have this guy. They're probably rainbowed. So they're probably, more than likely, they're mute points. But if you, just for the sake of saying, you know, Devil's Advocate or whatever, that you don't have these units, don't summon for these guys. They're cool that they're here. But, you know what other banner they'll be on? Every other banner from now until essentially the end of time. You will get them eventually, I promise. So, but yeah, I do need to do a video on him and check him out because I'm curious to see how he plays. He might actually be decent. Leading into the next unit, all the green people, all the green people. I've never been as high on this unit as everyone else. Me personally, I've never been as high on this unit as everybody else is. I don't think they're bad, but I never thought they were like, oh, they're amazing kind of thing. They support. And then after a couple turns, Vegeta comes out, starting in the 5th turn. It forces Vegeta out. And I didn't think Vegeta was strong enough. That was my biggest gripe. I like the Piccolo side, but once Vegeta comes out, I feel like Vegeta just wasn't a strong enough unit for me. Like I feel I preferred the support. I also don't like it when they force transform my units. I like to be able to pick. That's just me. But they're solid. They're solid. That's literally, this is a banner of last pick units. Like, well, it's a 10 unit banner. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units in so far, and they're all like last pick units. So yeah, it's moving forward. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. So I think we phased out of the last pick area into the if you want to win the event, you might want to question using some of these units. I think that's what we're getting. This Videl is like right on the edge, and I mean right on the edge. So she's got a medium % chance to dodge, which is 30%. Then if you slot through her, which you have to do, you don't have a choice because she will die. Unless you feel like gambling at all on 30%. You'll slot through her. And does she have built-in additionals? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay, I guess it just has to build up once. You'll slot through her, and yeah, she'll get her 70% chance to dodge. She'll get 70% chance to dodge. Or not 70, it's 80. No, it is 70. Sorry, I can't count. She'll have 70% chance to dodge. I do believe that if I'm understanding this correctly, once you get this, so like let's say you get her on turn 1 and you float her and she does her attack and then she does an additional super, or an additional for the potential system, that this will be built up, and the next turn you could technically put her in slot 1 with 70% chance to dodge. I think. I'm not certain on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. But once again, her stats just aren't low enough. She supports. That's cool. Love that. Love it to death. You know, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. She's supporting a lot. I just don't think she's good enough. Defensively, she could be worse. She's the last pick. I think she could slide onto your teams. This, well, when did she drop? 2024. This right here? No. Just no. I don't feel like I even have to go over this. Just no. This is a 2024 Easy A. That feels wrong. It is wrong. I'm sorry. I've been going off global release dates. Oh, this is 2024. That Easy A is that old. Well, what is that? July? Yeah. Yeah, that's July. She Easy A'd in July. And she was solid on Easy A. I thought she was solid on Easy A. She wasn't peak top, she wasn't amazing, but I thought she was okay. But right now, no, you don't run this unit. She's currently dead. Same thing with this guy. He's dead. They Easy A'd at the same time. She didn't survive. He didn't survive either. And while we're here, we can go ahead and talk about the not so big elephant in the room here. Ha ha ha. Another green man. He's also dead. You don't touch these three. So, that being said, right now, the way the banner worked. Hold it. 3, 4, 5. Okay, whatever. It doesn't look like 10 tabs at the top to me. Right now, the way things sit for me is you've got 3 solid units who are last pick potential. Like, they're like, you know, they're not last pick, but they're like, you know, you get your main units in, and you're like, okay, well, I can throw these guys on. You've got your other 4 here, these 3 plus Pikkon, who are your last pick potential. And then you've got these 3 who, if you pull and you try to run them, you just lose. You lose. I tell you right now, if the banner didn't have the guaranteed featured unit pull, which it does have, by the way, every 3 or every 3rd multi, you will get a guaranteed featured unit. I believe it runs for 7 rotations. It's a trap. Don't do it. But if it didn't have that feature, these 3 guys would not be here. They're literally just here for that, just to water down the banner for you. But with that being said, it's my biggest suggestion. If you are dead set on summoning for Pikkon, and I mean nobody's talking you out of it, hold off for 10 days. I'm begging you. 10 days. You make it through to the 10 days to see just see the Golden Week banners. And if they're bad and they're not who you're interested in, or they don't look good, don't summon for them. Pikkon will still be here. Just you don't want to get caught with your pants down with it being, I blew all my stones on Pikkon, and now here's, you know, oh, here's Super Saiyan Goku and Full Power Frieza from the Namek Saga, or something crazy. Because who knows what they could do, Daima, but it's also a possibility. I was talking to one of my friends earlier of getting like hit and Blue Vegeta from the tournament 6, or the Universe 6 tournament, and then getting like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku as the Gold Coin LR, or not the Gold Coin, but as the Part 2 LR. Like, that's where we're at with this, you know? Like, that we could get some really crazy stuff. We don't know for certain that it'll be Daima, but Golden Week's usually really good. I mean, even now, let's take a look now while I'm going on my tangent about Golden Week. So let's look. So this guy and Boo were last year's Golden Week. They're still good. It's almost been a year and they're still good. Let's go back one more. So I'll have to go to banners because I don't remember who it was. Truth, I just don't. 5. How far back does that get me? Only the anniversary? Okay. Let's see. Where am I at? Ginyu? I think I'm before Golden Week. Oh, I was right before their Golden Week. So we'll need to jump back. Where am I at? Nah, not that far back. That's Tabanada. So we need to keep going. Every time I see a banner like that, it throws me off, because Global used to get the weirdest banners. I swear Global used to get the weirdest banners. Yeah, we gotta keep pushing. Now I'm in 2023 now. He's a 2024 unit. No, never mind. Yeah. These guys, okay. So these are the 2023 units, and they were good until Goku not so much. This Piccolo is still he still carries in the World Tournament. He's still the GOAT. But I know that's a very not niche isn't the word I'm looking for. It's very specific. It's hyper specific. So I'm not counting that as much, but I feel like it's come last year, I think they were still good. They were still decent. They were still usable. You know. I know that you were a Christmas band. I don't even know why I wouldn't bother. I feel like I missed something here. Oh yeah, never mind. Then Goku and Cell were the prior ones, and they just easy aid. Okay, so yeah, that catches everything up. That comes full circle. Yeah. No, I can't stress enough that I do feel like you will be doing yourself a massive disservice by not waiting for Golden Week. But that's my opinion on it. And at the end of the day, do what you want to do. I understand, it's a phone game. But I feel like your best bet is to wait. I know it's hard, but you gotta trust that it'll be worth it. But with that being said, I'm gonna go and get out of here. I'm not gonna take up any more of y'all's time. I will see you guys later. Let me know in the comments down below if you are gonna summon, if I've managed to convince you by some miracle of truth here that I have managed to convince you to save for Golden Week and not summon for Pikkon. And just let me know if you are gonna summon for Pikkon, because I'm curious to see how many people are actually summoning for Pikkon. Because everybody's like always like, oh, this unit be cool, this unit be cool. And then when that unit comes out, they don't actually summon for him. It's like I'm curious. But yeah, that being said, I'm gonna go and get out of here. I will see you guys later. Hope y'all have a great day. Stay safe, y'all. Peace out.